So it's Wednesday. We had the dip, one of the dips. So basically, has been quite precise. Just using the monthly chart, as we see, we had this support here on the monthly, and we tested it really in a precise way. And now if we hold the months above the 12, we have this resistance from this candle close, resistance from this candle close, which we didn't test, plus this week, and as an extreme, here, this area, this candle close here, but I don't think we will reach there. So big resistance will be around this area, and now this area as well. This candle close, but more this one. So this is the ranges that we are playing on the monthly. If we break down from this one, the same one as before, that we are above at the moment, we still 1 week, 7 days or 8 days to close the month. If we close above, we can go higher. If we close below and we don't pass this area here, next target, although we have the 21 and we can have a bounce here, in terms of candles, next support will be here. So 19.8 plus this week for a bounce. So, but of course we can have a week here and close above the 21 and then push higher. If we close the months below this area, we still can have a bounce here, but the target will be here, 11.6, 11.7, that's and 12. So this is the big range for these moving averages, plus the support not tested to go higher from all this parabolic move. So this is the area here. So still the same, we are now bouncing because of the oversold on the low RSI on the low time frames, and many people shorting last minute, and they need to wait for the monthly areas. So I'm just now going for the low time frames. So we are above, back above the support here, resistance there, resistance here, this trend line, and we can also do a trend line from this one to that one, and that goes higher and can go into this mid-range here. But this is the areas on the monthly, plus this area, and then of course this one here, which is aligned with this trend line and this moving average 89, and you can have even weeks below on the 100 that is now starting to go more flat and come to this support here on the 7.6, and this one was also not tested as support, 9.6, 9.5. So all these areas I have bids waiting. I can, if we come to these lower areas, I also will buy in cash, have more money to put, but I have all these areas until 3K, until 5K, I have bids, and then I'll buy more for investment if I need on lower targets. For swing trades, I didn't do this one yesterday. It was quite simple. I'm waiting for the monthly to close, the weekly to close, and I'm doing other things, so I'm not taking these trades. I'm just waiting patiently, not rushing into anything. So now going for the weekly, we are above the 50 now. This can act as support, and we have the 21 and the 12 as resistance here. Seems like we want to go up to test this resistance. We can even close higher, put everyone bullish, and then come to the 20 here, and we have this trend line that will act as resistance. Plus, to make a big bull trap, we can have also the other trend line, which is around this area, that can act as resistance and put everyone bullish above all supports, and then we can come down. So many options. For now, this was quite simple. As we see, this is the monthly. We touch it, and we just pumped from the monthly close, as I said before, and now we are above this support, big resistance on the weekly on this area, plus the 21, and on these areas, plus the moving averages. Very simple. So we are in this range now with the resistance, big resistance around here. So we are between the 50 and the 12 and the 20 and the 21 here and the 20 there. another range that we are forming. This process can take ages or take months, weeks, or even a year until we go to the lower areas. For now, we are just ranging back again from the monthly, and supports on the weekly. The 200s are on these areas, so, and it's the areas I spoke before. And now going for the supports, we also have the fibs here, another fib here. The weekly support is here. So this one is aligned with the 21 moving on the monthly. So just be ready for everything, but the other one on the 20K is the strongest on a monthly close. But of course we can have weekly bounces, and all this process can take a long time. So, and now going for the daily, remember yesterday we got the bearish close below the structure. We came down, we got the follow-up. Of course we got this one here was very simple. We closed below all this support here from all this time, and we got the bearish retest and then follow-up back down. Indicators here are pointing up now on the daily, still ranging, but still pointing up from the low here. And now 4 hours. So 4 hours we got the bearish, we got the wick, the hammer went up, we came down, test mathematically the support here. As we see candle close, we got the wick, bearish, bullish retest here, support resistance, pushing higher, and now trying to close above the 21. Support will be this monthly and the 12 exponential on the monthly. So we can go to this area, which was not tested as resistance, and this we will have strong resistance starting from here on a monthly basis, because on this way down here, from this area around 37.6 to the candle close, we didn't test it as resistance on the move down, so we will go there to test it, and we can even go to the 42, which we have here, the 377. So for now, we are ranging. Bulls can buy now on the next daily higher low or the 4 hours higher low on consolidation, and the support is here on this area. You can make a trend line, and you can use the stop loss below this area or below, or leave bids if we come to test the 50 once again. But now I think we will push higher and then range in this area until we decide. Indicators were down, so we got to move up. We got also the move up here on the MACD. The cross was here, going for 1 hour. So also got to buy here. We got the test on the 50 here with this candle. So everything has been quite spot on, if you understand. So we got the close above the monthly, that monthly candle I showed before. We got the retest here, and then bullish engulfing, retest of the 50, and then as before, the 4 hours higher low, also around here on the hourly was here. So so we are just ranging now, rejecting here, support, and we will be ranging. We can come to test this area once again. So resistance above, remember, the bears will attack from this point above. For now, they will leave the bulls. RSI was quite, as we say, hourly oversold, extreme oversold. We always go to the tops, and now we will start facing resistance when we go to the higher levels. And the 15 minutes also was the same thing. We were oversold, and we got the bounce and the retest here, got the retest here on the monthly, and just push higher, and now facing resistance, support. Other lower support is here, and we can come here, but I think we will hold this area here to try to push higher. So let's see what we do. I'm not taking any trades. This was quite simple, but I was already in bed yesterday. I said that we were already overbought. We did the low, higher low, and then we got the follow-up here on the monthly. Very simple here, looking at this, looking at this. And yes, so that's it. Supports now on this area to go to the higher areas. So now we still can have, this is the head and shoulders. We can come now to test the top of the head and shoulders, which is this area on the 42, 43. We can have wicks above, and then I think we will come down. So let's see. For now, bulls from here to here, stop loss below. Bears will attack from here, here, or here. Remember, we are still below the 21 and the 12, so we are still, although on the monthly we are still in a uptrend, just trying to find the higher low. But we see the weekly, on the weekly we still can come down. So this is just late shorts getting liquidated, put some more buy the dip, people buy the dip, we go up a little bit, and then we come back down. So remember, just be patient, and patience will be rewarded. So on the weekly, we will come to these areas. It's a matter of time. Just be patient. Intraday, it's good to use this volatility for buys and sells on this range, just using the RSI and indicators and the price action on the monthly and the weekly. And just remember, look at price action and where the candles close, where are the big supports, and I think you will be fine. All right. And of course, we had the dead cross that put everyone bearish. Many people making late shorts, and now late shorts, of course, they will be squeezed because the resistance is starting here and not here. The resistance now will be here, or here, or here, or here, especially now on the 21 on the daily, to see if we do, and then I might try to make another higher low around this area, and then let's see if the bulls have enough strength to push higher, or we keep on coming down. Indicators pointing up on the daily, so we can still range up, and we can still go to some higher areas. So let's see. We got a hammer here. Let's see if it holds. Resistance here, and resistance here on the daily, resistance here, and here, of course. So new range. Let's see. And that cross, of course, was here. And here we already didn't pass here. This was anticipating the cross as well.